Good afternoon everyone, look what we found. Tregargus Valley, I'm probably pronouncing that wrongly. I spent ages looking for a way in yesterday, found the entrance another section of woodland, but there was absolutely nowhere to park. I spent ages driving around looking for here and then gave up and went for another walk, and I was going to go round Will Martin. But I found someone else's description today and I will share that postcode to find this layby because I think it's only fair. So we are going to go for a wander around here. It was China stone production area. All of this is at your own risk. I will photograph this and put it up. But you are sort of taking your own risk. They have asked for dogs on leads. I will certainly, on the way out, until I've seen more about what's going on. That's why I've already walked them first today. I'm hoping we get to see some interesting things. So let's go. We really have got gorgeous, gorgeous weather for this. If anything, a bit too hot, but it's lovely and sheltered down here. I can hear running water, bird song. We've got a metal pipe running overhead. Once again, I forgot to photograph the information board before we came out. Really should have done that. Then we can see pipe work going through there. Dragonfly, my first of the year. Oh wow, that's quite a waterfall. You can see the water is the same milky sort of colour what we were seeing on our walk yesterday. I probably wouldn't want dogs in that anyway. Right, I've just met a lady who said get in here, this is where you get the good views. And wow, was she right. Look at that. That is stunning. I had not expected to see this today. Got to be careful though. Again, remember you're doing this all your decision. This is very slippery underfoot. Those who are far more ambitious than me would be climbing down there to get the stunning shots. I just want to enjoy the walk and get back safely. There we go, there's a better view. So coming away from waterfall, we're straight into ruins. Wow, that's way more than I expected. Real Arthur China stone grinding mill. Again, I'll photograph these signs and put them at the end of the video for you all. Wow. There is just so much to see here. With the path around back, I can never resist a path going in the opposite direction. On there. Okay, so it's another track off that direction. But look where we are. Okay, go careful, guys. Oh wow. Yeah, you can see why they recommend dogs on lead, children under control. There are places to fall. More dragonflies, which is wonderful. There is water. This is brilliant. Okay, I know my limitations, and walking along here with dogs on the lead is beyond my limitations. Having said that, I've just seen the dog off lead. Looks like someone who knows the area, so it might well be I let them off in a minute. But let's go back on the main track and carry on. Okay, so we've come back out. I really do hate having the dogs on lead for this type of walk though, because I'm just so much more likely to fall. Chimney there, you can see the space below it. Just letting the dog have a bit of a drink, and we found tadpoles. Ideal place for them. Some wonderful, wonderful trees. There are footpaths going off various ways, but like I say, I don't trust my balance and fitness these days, I'm afraid, to go off and do anything ambitious, so I might well be missing out on things to see, but it's a wonderful, wonderful walk. There are quite long sections here, obviously with not a lot going on. We're not here just to see remnants, we're here to enjoy the walk as well. So I think that is definitely something worth bearing in mind. Everything's not just going to be neatly lined up for you in a half-mile row. We've got a path this way. Oh wow. I guess I hadn't realised just how spread out it would all be. We regularly walk the old gunpowder works. You'll find my video of that elsewhere. But this is really sort of pretty spread out. It's lovely. Really nice to see. Really interesting. And I've got that slight dilemma. I've met several locals now with dogs off lead who walk here regularly, and mine are fairly savvy. But we'll keep going. I'll let them off on the way back if I haven't found anything too dangerous. It really is lovely out here. Slight dilemma, which way? I don't know. Let's try this way. the guy I last met coming up mentioned quite a steep gravelly slope, so this looks like it could be it. Do watch yourself. I'm not going to film down here. I want hands and eyes free. This is quite steep and pretty unlevel. A real bonus, of course, of this time of year is having these stunning bluebells out. They just add to everything. Good girl. Good boy. Lots of nicely handy benches, which I think I'll be making the most of when we go back, as it will be uphill. Have you found the river? Oh wow! Right, okay, so steep slides, so do watch out. Nothing the dogs aren't okay with though. Oh, look at this! Isn't this gorgeous? Just stunning. This is just magical. Good girl. Guys, this way. Well done. Right, I don't want to go too far into here, I don't think, because I want to go and see where the other path carried on to. And these all look like steep paths going up from here. So guys, this way. We'll head back onto the main track. I feel so fortunate to be here enjoying this. Good boy. Right, we've just met some people who have walked it. They said where I was looking earlier does become a circular route. So we'll go back the way we were going and carry on. I can see it quite clearly now, the path going round that way, but I hadn't been sure. So let's go down there. So as I said earlier, I had been a little bit worried about the milkiness of water, but having met several locals now who say their dogs drink it every day, I'm not so worried. Birdsong's just spectacular. Okay, so we've got a couple more buildings. Okay. Oh wow. That looks as though it was a tunnel, doesn't it? Whereas that was definitely a building. part of me wonders how little is left, and the other part wonders just how much is left. Amazing. These wonderful gnarly trees with these vines up really add to everything. There are so many more paths and things you could wander. I'm going to stick to the main ones today, but so much opportunity. Oh, maybe I'm not on the main track anymore. Oh, it's a sign down here, so yeah. Just possibly come and sit from a different direction. I think we probably should have come up from that way, so we might have missed a little bit, but I'm not going to backtrack. Big little China stone grinding mill. So seeing how it was, and seeing, you can really picture it, can't you? Again, I've just photographed a sign, I'll put that in the end, but seeing the picture against what's there makes it so real. That's stunning. Oh, we've got a building. Oh wow, it's all part of the same building, okay. So this is this end of it. Sudden little weir. I could hear the sound of the water before I got to it. Really quite strong through there. And I think this is where we'll say, I'm going to call it quits there and wander back. Although actually, having said that, that's not too bad. Oh, go on, let's carry on. Now we're just into a stunning bluebell woods. Right, I was bordering on giving up and backtracking because I couldn't see a way across the river, but we found one. I popped the dogs back on lead just because we had cattle right up against the fence. So there we go. That's the way upwards. I'm not going to go that way because it's not fair on cattle and dogs, so we'll carry on this way. And this is sort of the right hand loop that I was after. Again, a significant building. That's probably one of the more intact ones. I'm not sure whether to go up here or this way. Dogs will try both. Let's have a look at both. Oh wow, so that's a tunnel above us again. Yeah, impressive. We are going onto an uneven track, but it is an indefinite track the other side. I've tried coming up. There's wire fence there, same as we've seen before, so we're definitely still on track, so we will go that way. But just looking back behind us before we go, different view. So this way, guys. Oh. Okay, so is that supposed to be closed off? The wire's clearly been taken down. I don't know. When I said you can't go wrong, you can go wrong. This is why it's obviously been closed off. Okay, right the other way. This way, guys. Well, we'll carry on this way and see how far we get. We wouldn't want to be up there going past buildings, would we? I'm sure this has got to be right. But I think that is part of the joy of these routes. You can't really go wrong. I'm still not convinced, so unless these guys know otherwise, I'm going to backtrack along the river. I can't see the track just ending, so I'm just going to go very careful with my footing and give this a go. Definitely not right. Going into a farmyard. Back by the river it is. This way, guys. Okay, so this is the entrance I found the other day, but couldn't find anywhere to park. And that is our sign. So I think we have seen pretty much everything, and it's not actually a circular loop. Look, if we go past the cows now, it'll put us back on track. So I think that's what we'll do. Obviously, my dogs and I live near Dartmoor. They're very stock savvy, but that's not my cattle. We're on private land, but we're kind enough to be allowed on, so back on lead. And we don't want to do anything to disturb them. This is probably the track we were supposed to be on, rather than right next to the river. But it's lovely to see it from both sides. So many bluebells again. There are just things to look at everywhere. Whether it's the bluebells, the cattle, butterflies, the lovely hanging vines. Obviously the remnants in architecture. Oh, it really is super out here. Good boy. So back out to this building. Have we seen that one? I'm pretty certain we have. No, maybe we haven't. Did we see it from the other side? Lovely archway. Well, we will walk around it once the wife's a bit here. Wow. Now that amazes me, but that delicate arch has stayed. Just it shows how well built it is, doesn't it? Good boy. This has got so much framework left. Unfortunately, do just watch yourself. There is litter and glass around. What a shame, why do people have to do it? I've lost my bearings a bit, but it's surely got to be this way. This is wonderfully shaded and cool through here. Tunnel over there. Okay, so I do know where we are. This is where we carried on and went alongside the river, but this time we're going to go up and follow that track. I'm watching the gorgeous dragonflies, which unfortunately don't pick up very well on film, and trying to ignore, but we've got a long slog back. Oh well, I guess the sooner I get started, the sooner we get it done. Okay, not quite as much of a slog as I thought. I know that bit is, that's the bit I was expecting. The additional bit wasn't much at all. We're back to where we curved round, went down by the water and started that loop. So I'm going to sit for a minute on the bench, enjoy the piece and then carry on. Right, no good, can't sit here all day. Time to face the steep slope. It's easy for you two, you've got 4-port drive. Okay, that's the worst of the uphill, son. Do be careful though. I've just seen a child run down and go flat out, and then mum nearly lost her balance getting to them. So it is slippery underfoot. You're going to want a half decent pair of shoes. But I'm glad that bit's done with. This way, guys. So it's all looking nice and familiar on the way back now, isn't it? I'm loving the fluffy tree. Does explain where all the pollen and particles are coming from. Possibly not the best if you get hay fever. Take some tablets before you come out. Oh, it's just such a gorgeous, gorgeous, stunning day. Got so lucky. I wasn't going to worry about videoing at all on the way back, but actually it is one of those walks. But you see different things from the opposite direction. Right, dog's back on leads because I know water's getting rougher, and where I've already been up here today, they're more inclined to go and explore. Oh, it really is great to see and picture and envision. I've seen at least 4 species of butterflies today. So there's rather scruffy looking peacock, but nice to see them out here. Let's have another look at that waterfall. It's got to be done, isn't it? Excellent. I love the sound. You just get that sunlight through. And isn't it stunning? So I've come at a slightly different angle. I'm already regretting it because this really is slippery gravel. Back up safely. There really is no point taking risks. I'm just going to see if I can capture it a bit better on the phone without the wide angle. That's better, we can see the top of it now. Wonderful. I've just had a look back through the map that I photographed. I think we have seen everything. What a lovely, lovely route. I can't recommend it enough. Limited parking, so if you can come at quieter times, do. Or park in St Stephen's Village and walk to the other end of the walk and start from there. It's about 5 miles there and back. I've obviously been fairly slow today because I've been videoing. But I'd really recommend that. So take care everyone, and we'll see you all soon.